Well, welcome. How are you? Welcome back. You found us in another one of our educational video segments. Hi, my name is Mark McKell. I'm the managing partner of McKell Partners, a wealth management firm on the West Coast. I always say, and it's so true, we have a growing group of professionals that are helping other people experience financial peace as we are involved in people's financial lives. On this particular video segment, this little short spot here, I wanted to give you a little bit of a professional background of myself and kind of what I've been doing over the course of the last 30 to 40 years of my career. Now, I'll try to do this really, really short, but I think it's important. And I think that someone's professional background, their experience, what they've been doing in their lives really helps shape how they're able to help clients. And I know that the experience that I've had over the years has really been a powerful insight into helping people do what we do. I had another video that we talked about our core motivations, our core why. I would recommend that you watch that, but you'll probably see how this particular video segment really informs and provides a foundational support for why we do what we do. And so let me talk a little bit about our professional background, my professional background, and you'll see other videos that we will do of other members of our team where they'll talk about their background as well. Well, I started my educational process at Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, where I got an accounting degree back in 1985, and then started in public accounting. A firm by the name of Ernst Young, now Ernst Young. In fact, they changed to Ernst Young just at the latter part of my stay with them in the late 1980s. And I was on their auditing and consulting practice and was very, very involved in public accounting, enjoyed it very, very much. It was there where I passed the CPA exam and satisfied my certificate of experience for CPA licensing. And then I left and went into the industry, the accounting industry, corporate finance, and for the next 10 to 12 years, spent time mostly in the healthcare industry, actually, working as a assistant controller, director of finance, VP of finance, and then was a CFO, a chief financial officer as well for some companies. That 12-year period of time really enabled me to take the public accounting background and be involved in corporate finance and working with large companies, large organizations. In fact, I remember for a number of years in the 90s, I had responsibility for about 150 people in an office in Ontario, California, and then was responsible for 41 sites in 11 states, pretty much from New Orleans west. And so I just traveled constantly, working with individuals in a healthcare company that was headquartered out of Boston. And I had about a third of the United States and worked with a lot of general managers across the United States to help them better manage and better run their particular locations in that particular business. And then around 2000, 2001, I shifted into the insurance and financial services industry. Quite frankly, I was gone all the time. I was traveling all the time, and I wanted to spend more time at home and with my family. I wanted more of a flexible schedule. And so that's when I transitioned into the insurance and financial services industry. And after a period of time, that's when McKell Partners was actually born. And so that's kind of our background, if you will. Now, from a licensing perspective, I'm a licensed CPA. I'm also Securities Series 65 licensed, which is important. I also have a life insurance license. And oddly enough, I have a property and casualty license. I've had a property and casualty license for about 23 years. And that's very helpful when we're looking at playing financial offense, financial defense with clients. I will tell you, it's very rare in the financial advisory space today to have someone with a CPA background. It's very unique, and it provides a unique perspective as we're working with clients. It's not common, but there is a level of due diligence that we do as CPAs because of our background in accounting and developing balance sheets and income statements and working with clients on a holistic basis. It just provides some very, very key insight. And so that's kind of some professional background, if you will. And in terms of what has brought me to this point of actual McKell Partners. And I thought it would be helpful maybe to you as well and sometimes this is a little hard to talk about our lives personally, but I thought I would share a quick couple little pictures with you. From a personal standpoint, I served as a missionary, actually, for 2 years in the Philippines. Many, many years ago when I was 19. This is actually a picture right here of me in the Philippines. Boy, it's been a long time ago. Check out those bell bottom pants and that wide tie. Anyway, this was a huge experience for me, to be able to serve other people for my faith in that capacity, and has really shaped me in many respects. And so we've been very, very involved in our church and in our faith organization. That's a big part of our lives. And from a family perspective, this is a picture of Susan. Susan and I have been married. We're going to celebrate our 40th wedding anniversary coming up the end of this year. We're pretty excited about this. Was a trip we took a few years back. This picture on the right, I just took just a couple of days ago, and I thought I would share that. But Susan's very involved in the McKell Partners and in the practice. And what really drives us personally is this is a recent picture of our family. We have 4 children. We have 12 grandchildren. I got to tell you, this is like the best part of life. And so when you talk about kind of who we are and what we're about family. And that is important to us as we work with other clients as well. So I thought I'd just give you that insight. By the way, this was taken at Snow Canyon, which is a national park in southern Utah. Anyway, my professional background, little personal background, little things that we do and love to do. It's been great chatting with you a little bit. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope this gives you a chance to get to know me and get to know McKell Partners a little bit better. Have a great rest of the week. I've enjoyed chatting with you, and take care.